getting a lot of requests to do more information about Chinese cars. Well, obviously this is not, it's a Jeep Compass, but it is still a very popular vehicle here in China. And I really like this. And it's one of the least expensive smaller SUVs you can buy here from a foreign manufacturer. I'm going to take a look at this one.
你好，这个多少钱？
是190. Okay. It's beautiful. Very nice. So that Jeep sells for about 190,000 RMB, which plus registration and insurance, which is on the higher end. I mean, you can get a Chinese one, SUV, for a hell of a lot cheaper than that. Although the Jeep does seem to be a little bit better quality, I think. And that's a very nice Jeep. That one does not have four-wheel drive or anything. That's a straight-up two-wheel drive with a four-cylinder turbo, designed for traveling around the city. I mean, I wouldn't take that thing off-road or anything serious. There's another mall here in town that has many Chinese SUVs on display down at the bottom. I'll go check that one out. This is a Cherry. The Cherry is a very popular one. This looks like it has a 1.5 liter turbo. Wow, it's not very powerful at all, actually. It's a pretty small little engine, but it's a good looking SUV. It goes for about 100 to 140,000 RMB. And that's a pretty nice interior, you won't mind. Those seats are very bolstered. And good quality materials inside. Not a bad looking little SUV. And it's big. For 140,000, that's big. That's about the same size as a Hyundai Tucson. Okay, this is another popular brand. I think it's pronounced Trunchy. The GS4. This one goes for about 100,000. It's actually very popular. I see it everywhere. You can always tell because it has this strange C-pillar. But it's a very popular tiny little SUV, Chinese built. And a lot of them are like DD cars and stuff like that. But it smells nice in here. It's good size. Seems like good quality. I like that they still have stick shifts in China, especially on SUVs. That's really cool. So, nice big glove box. Again, these are very popular. You see them a lot in China, especially with the younger crowd. They seem to be very popular with the university crowd. This is back. Of course, it's got the full array of GPS and everything. How do you open this? Press the button, open it up. Good sized trunk. Again, not big. And it goes for about 100,000 to 150,000 RMB. For this one with the leather interior and everything. So I'm going to get a better shot for you. There it is. This is a Buick. Buicks are a very big deal. but that's the logo. If you know how to pronounce it or at least write the pinyin, go ahead and put it down below because I have no idea. But this one doesn't look too bad. It's locked. I'm not going to be able to get into it. But again, they all look the same on the inside, I think. This is DS Auto, another Chinese brand. And these guys are doing something completely different. Unlike, you know, your run-of-the-mill small SUV and minivan SUV that all look alike. These guys have some unique designs. This is like a little crossover. Not little, it's actually pretty big. But four-door crossover that they're a little more expensive. But I really dig the interiors. I think they're just a little bit more classy. I love the steering wheel. Of course, this one's got a full sunroof. 这个多少钱？
这个18万
18万
7,900
啊
搞一下。
Okay. See, I really love this interior. Just this matte finish, and I like how the screen comes together. It's very nice. It's good looking, but very expensive. 这个什么多少钱？
33万。
Oh, okay. So this one's a little obviously more expensive, 300,000, but it's more of an SUV.
你的普通话说得很好。
一点点普通话。I really dig the interior of this. I mean, it's just unique. Check this out. This is the door locks and the windows here. Parking brake. Almost like a fighter jet, you know. That's pretty cool. Huh. Giant screen. Again, the steering wheel is really cool. Very sporty. Opera. Nice leather stitching up here. That's interesting. That's really nice. But look at these seats. They're very just unique design. Much different than, oh, look at a panoramic sunroof. Very angular here. This is for the sunroof. I'm not sure what that's for. Huh. Oh, yeah. I'm not digging the color either. It's a DS7, you call it. Crossback. DS7 crossback. Look at the taillights. That's interesting. I got this diamond design all over the place. Here's another look at the crossback. Shut the door. Very nice lady. But I love that, you know, I know it's not a very new car brand, but they're at least trying something different and not looking like every other car brand in China. Of course, they do sell the foreign brands here. There's the Mazda. Mazda is actually very popular here. And of course, you have the Kia, the Korea. I like the Kias and the Hyundai SUVs. I rented a Hyundai when I was in LA, and I was impressed with it. It was very nice. And this new floating iPad thing in the center is like, it's becoming more popular. I'm kind of mixed feelings on it. But then this is a Geely, and Geely is another very popular brand in China, and it's considered one of the better quality Chinese cars. This is a small SUV similar to the Trunchy that we just saw, but this one will run you about 120 to 150,000 RMB depending on the options that you give. But it's just like the other one that kind of got this strange C-pillar. But I like the interior a lot better. I just think it's laid out a little bit more modern. I like that large screen in the middle. And you can get this with a 5-speed stick shift as well. But this has a little bit bigger engine. And of course the Geelys are kind of known for being a little bit higher quality.